West Valley Middle Level Campus. It is Wednesday, November 4th. Important information to share with you all today. First of all, junior high students, your advisory classes from here for today, Monday, and next Wednesday are ones you don't want to miss. Mrs. Robbins and your advisors have created some very helpful information for you and answering tons of questions that you have about returning to school in hybrid. So junior high students, don't miss your advisory today. And middle school students, we too will be creating some videos and slides as well that will help you when you can answer all your questions about returning to school. And with that, we know videos are great. We know slideshows are great. That's super helpful. You can access them at any time. But we thought we deserved a little fun as well as we prepare for hybrid. So next week, we are going to have ourselves a little drive-through social orientation afternoon for the students who are able to make it. So what is that, you say? Next Tuesday, November 10th, from 2:30 to 4 o'clock, the junior high will have a drive-through social orientation. We plan to share information with you in a fun way. We'll play some games and get you some information and maybe some prizes as you drive through the parking lot between the middle school and junior high. And then we'll do the same thing on Thursday for our middle school students from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. We'll have staff out there. We'll have our student leaders out there. And our goal is that you have some fun, but also have some takeaways that kind of get you ready for that very first day of school, whether it be November 16th or November 17th. And we will, you'll get a map of the school. We're going to share maps with you online. You'll get a chance to kind of see where the buses will drop you off. You'll see where parents will be dropping you off. We'll show you what entryway to head to when you arrive on those mornings. So the drive-through is for all our students, but we know that we've got 5th graders and 7th graders who especially have a lot of questions about that first day. So this week and next, we are already working really hard to get ready for that. So we'll put those dates in the Google Classrooms for you. We will also share them on social media so that your parents can hopefully find a way to come drive through the middle level parking lot. Okay, so because of our busyness in preparation for hybrid, we will not have virtual lunches today. We'll see if they aren't possible next week. So no virtual lunches, no dine-togethers today or tomorrow for the junior high or middle school. But today's shout out goes to our junior high counselors, our middle school counselor at the junior high, Mr. Snow and Mrs. Bartell are working so very hard right now to balance all our student schedules and to create the remote learning schedules for our students. Things are going to look very different, and the mid-level campus is, especially our administrators and our counselors, are working extremely hard to make that happen and make it work and make sense and be safe. So shout out to Mr. Snow and Mrs. Bartell, and then a shout out to Mr. Yates at the middle school, who's also making sure, rearranging our elective classes for those students who are returning in person, that our classrooms will have the right amount of students to stay 6 feet apart, all those important things that we have to consider when we come back in person. So, and then a reminder to our junior high students that next Friday, the 13th of November, that will be the last day of elective classes for those students who are going remote. So if you're choosing the remote option and you need to stay home, then Friday the 13th means your elective classes will freeze. And then when you'll receive your new schedule for your with your remote teachers, and they'll be reaching out to you and giving you that information. For middle school students, your elective term 1 classes will end next week, and then when you come to school in person, you will have a new elective class, and you can check all of that on Skyward and talk to all your teachers, in the next couple weeks about what that will look like. Okay, my final big piece of information is about meal pickup time. That is today at the junior high parking lot from 3:30 to 5:30. So now that our 3rd and 4th graders are back at school full time, the remote students who chose remote can pick up their meals at the parking lot, the junior high, by Child Nutrition from 3:30 to 5:30. And then mid-level and high school students, you can get your meals at that time as well. So one site, 3:30 to 5:30 for meal pickup. And then as we start, mid-level campus coming back to school, we'll explain how that will work too, lunches and breakfasts. But we'll hold off on that till next week. Okay, a lot of information. I hope you guys got it. We'll promise to post it, and we'll remind you about it and share that with your families. But we hope to see you all next week. And in our drive-through, more information to come about hybrid as we get closer to it. All right, everyone, check your Google Classrooms, get your work completed today, turn it in. Junior highs students, don't forget advisory, and we look forward to seeing all your faces tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in first period Zoom. Okay, stay tuned for your Pledge of Allegiance.